Zidane Deity, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. We're back with another live stream, and of course, we are continuing Zowo's journey. And it is officially time to begin the main scenario dungeons, starting with Castrum Meridium, and then continuing on. I do not know exactly how long it's going to take, so that's why I wanted to start that as soon as we were able to. But yes, we are officially going to be starting the big dungeons, the biggest dungeons of the game, and also probably the most annoying. But that's beside the point. So, yeah, a few things that I want to briefly mention. So, off stream, I decided to go ahead and take care of a few hunts, take care of a few things. So, all of my characters, or all of my classes, are officially over 20. I've done their quests, except for Hand and Land, because those are complicated. But in terms of all of the war and magic people, they are all officially over 20, and so hopefully as we continue this, we will be able to get all of them up to max level, or at least up to 50, before the actual story begins. Which, to be fair, there's quite a lot of content left between getting this done and getting the and actually completing and going into Heaven's Ward. For one, I will say I will not promise that we will get the Bahamut stuff done in those when we do that. But what we might do is we will definitely do the Alliance raid. But because Bahamut is just so freaking hard to get into, we might not do a Bahamut stuff, because Bahamut just is so hard to get into, unless you're doing it as Blue Mage, and then maybe you'll get lucky. But when it comes to that, a lot of people just do that for the one Blue Mage quest. Just do it for the Blue Mage spells, and then they don't do any more. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully they actually will do something good with that. They will make that easier to get into. Because, honestly, I like that. I think that they really should get the Bahamut quests, or the Bahamut raids, and at the very least make them normal raids. So, I don't know. I think that would be good. I don't know why they haven't yet, but yeah. This is taking longer than I expected. It probably would take less time if I was like a tank or a healer, but unfortunately, none of the tanks or healers are are at 50. So, you know. I do think what I'm trying to figure out exactly how I want to continue Zowo's storyline after Realm Reborn, because I wanted to do Black Mage just because reasons, to kind of show that Black Mage is actually useful now, and also that was the class that Zowo started as, so yeah. But in terms of like what we're going to be doing with the rest of them, I'm not really quite sure yet. Because I think we could probably do all of these guys. Taking care of these guys is not going to be an issue. I'll say that much. I do think that we will easily be able to get everyone up to 50. And granted, like once you've made it to 50, it's so much easier to level up everyone, especially with the beast tribes and yeah, so on and so forth. And honestly, like just getting up to 40 makes things easier. Speaking of, though, well, while we're waiting, why don't we go ahead and take care of a few hunts. Let's see. So that is Upper Lenosha. Yeah. I don't know how long this is going to take, but we'll do some hunts while we're waiting. And hopefully it won't take as long as it's kind of feeling like it's gonna. Which one? So these ones are in Oakwood. Is this Oakwood? Or is it the other one? It's the other one. Okay. So I will say, I would like to get every single class up to, if I can, I would like to get all of my classes up to level 80, or not up to level 80, up to level 30, sorry, so that they are officially jobs, but I don't necessarily think that that's going to happen. What is this quest? That is 23, okay. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see. Like I said, there's so much that needs to be done throughout this. So who knows? I believe that these guys are over here. Yes, they are. Okay, good. Oh, why is that so deep? Okay. Okay, we're gonna run from this one because I know that there's some other guys that I need for that. Can you stop following me, please? Thank you. Is there anything else in Upper Lenosha that we need for this one? That's Southstra, Southern Thailand. Okay. Paladin. Let's see here. So that one is actually quite a few things. So that is the Coral Pup, which I know is up there, and the Stone Shell. Oh, someone's doing that. We might actually help out with that then. Just... You know, here, let's switch to... Okay, that takes care of that one. We still need it for these, for the tank. Alright. And then we need the Coral Pups. Which actually, where are they? I think those guys are over here. Okay. Is it these guys? It is these guys! Yay, okay. Alright. one more pup for this one. And then I think that should be everything for Upper Lenosha. For you. Southern Town. Alright, next is Pugilist. We need the Forest, and we do need that. We do need some more of these guys. I think that's all of these guys for now. Let's go ahead and kill some of these Forest Yarzons then while we wait. Oh! And there's the thing, of course. Need to kill this quickly. No. Come on. Die. Thank you. We need to switch. Come on. Switch. Don't have time for this. Come on. Got in. Okay, there we go. That could have been bad. Oh. But there we go. Welcome to Castrum Meridian. However it's pronounced. Now, obviously, I have done this since the update, which is good. But at the same time, holy cow. I'm still annoyed how much it's changed. Right up on top of until everyone's right on top of each other. And flare time. Boom. It is kind of interesting as well because, like, I won't have even ley lines until 52. But also, another thing to think about is, like, this gives massive amounts of experience. So I would not be surprised if Zowo is 52 by the end of this. By the end of doing all three. And I'm realizing that there is a good chance that I will be 60 before we even get to even close to the end of the story. I don't know. We shall see, we shall see. But yeah, they cut this thing down so much. It's honestly kind of impressive. I hate to say it, but it kind of is. Like, considering the fact that it was like there was a lot of backtracking involved, it is good. It is good that they downsized it a bit. But I feel like even with how much they did downsize it, they could have not done as much as they did. We shall see. But I'm also like so. I think the thing that annoys me the most about the fact that they downsized these is that they removed Maggie's stuff. Flare. Ba ba da ba da ba bum ba ba. Oh yeah, and they cut this scene as well. They cut so many scenes. Like that whole area over there was cut, which is insane to think about. Jeez Louise. Okay. Oh, and this was cut. I forgot about that. What the frick? Oh, I am forgetting how much was cut. It's been a while, though, so that's fair. I think this one suffers the most. This one really suffers the most from how much they cut. Because, like, granted, the other one, it feels like it doesn't feel as major. But, you know. Like, there's a lot of cutscenes that are cut from the first one, which is sad. But I kind of wish that these cutscenes were not cut, but voiced. Especially because of the fact that it's an autoplay thing, and you cannot turn off the autoplay for this. So, if you are someone who has like trouble reading through a lot of these slow scenes, it can be a bit annoying. And that was one of the big issues I had when I was going through the first time. Is that I would forget, I couldn't read all of it as fast as it was going. So, yeah. It's some scenes. I shouldn't say all the scenes, but some of the scenes were like that. And also, originally it felt so much more like a community. Like, sure, everyone hated it, but at the same time, people were talking. They would chat about, like, various different things. Everyone got popcorn and got ready to do this. It was insane. Alright, what level did I go up to, is my question. At least she's dead. That's what I have to say. I think it's funny that only 2 of them die, actually. Alright, did anyone stay? Oh, cool, the tank did. Oh, cool, I got a command. Nice. Oh, I didn't think it was out here. Alright. Cool. Ooh, Frel. No, we don't need earrings. What am I thinking? We never need earrings. That's rule 1. We don't need earrings until, like, 90. Alright. And we're gonna get our first Fantasia. Well, actually, is it? It might not be, because I think I might have gotten some of the free ones, but I'm not certain. But yeah. For the final phase of the operation, my flames will storm the... Yep. Yours is the most important, most dangerous mission of all, but yeah. More than you must here. Alright. Yeah. The ultimate weapon. Oh, do I need to... Okay, I did not think that I had to... I didn't think you had to move around that much. I thought that it was just like, yeah, you're gonna be in here, and then... Maybe it's because of the fact that, like, a lot of the later ones do that. But, like, nothing currently really stays in the dungeon. So, that's what my brain was thinking. Hello! Into the Praetorium. Oh, no. We're doing this with real people. We're doing this with real frickin' people. Did that unlock that yet? It did. Okay. We're not doing that. But yeah. So, she got to 51. Okay. So... we probably won't go all the way up to 60. Before, like, here's the thing. With how much there is between 50 and 60, between the 250 section, between now and when you're actually doing a lot of the 50 stuff, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, this is going to be a big one, so these are all 40, right? Yeah. Oh no, these are 50. Ooh. Okay. So yeah, let's go back to Upper Lenosha while we're waiting, and we'll go through the Pugilist stuff. Pugilist. Okay. But yeah, I think we'll work our way through all of these guys in the time that we're waiting, because especially as a black mage, it will take time. I mean, what are the chances? I don't know. The chances of getting the last one are so low that I don't know. Okay. Why are you not hitting? There we go. Alright. Pugilist is 21. You. So there's that. We just need one more of those guys. And that should be all of the upper Lenosha ones for this one. I think. Yes, okay. So we need to wait for that to load. While I'm thinking about it, is there... Okay. So Lancer, I think, is done. Yeah, Lancer is done here, so that's good. So we will need to do you. You just need the stone shells. Looks like. Yup. You need stone shells, but you also need some other things. You need the forest Jarzons. Okay. Oh. I didn't even realize that you needed that as well from there. Okay. I probably will need to go back there. I don't know. The big issue, I think the biggest issue when it comes to the hunts, these early hunts, is just like, they're so all over the place that it can be hard to remember what you need. So this one just needs the stone shells, right? Here. I think that's right. Yeah. Okay. So you just need stone shells. You'll probably, yeah. Marauder is probably gonna be the first one to get to max level again, or get up to 50 of these ones that are just within 20. Yes, there's 20. Okay. Good. Okay. Make sure, again, with Lancer. Nothing else here in Upper Lenosha. Alright. Switch to Archer. You need the forest Yarzons. But not many, so that's good. So, and I think that's for this area. Once we've done this, we can go ahead and switch to Rogue. Or actually, no, we'll stay here. We'll stay here. That's fine. We'll help out this person really quick. Get this done. Come on. There we go. All right, time to watch the movie. It'd be funny if, like, one of the people that I'm with is... I do not think none of them are from the same... Oh my gosh. I think I'm the only one who's kind of... Well, maybe. Maybe that person. Oh boy, it took an hour. Yay. To be fair, it was pretty fast. You could get through some of the stuff a lot faster, but no. Do 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 do. I'm glad that they made it shorter, but at the same time, I feel like they cut so much that it was just... This one really suffers. I think both of them really suffer, but... Yeah. I feel like this one just suffers so much because of the fact that it's just, like... They took many cutscenes that were, like, kind of important, and just were like, yeah, we don't need those anymore. Sorry, you don't get to see. Sorry, newcomers, you don't get to see Maggie reacting to seeing you again. They cut all that out, they cut all this out, and that, and this, and then, so much. I'm kind of sad, honestly, like, looking back at all of it, and I'm just like, they could have had so much in here that they could have kept so much in here, but they removed it all. But yeah, I think... No, you would have had to... this guy would have had to have done this already. Because that weapon is... You don't get that weapon until after this. Yeah, because isn't those are the ultimates, right? I think that's not super important. We will not be worrying about getting those, by the way. As much as I would like to get some of those, it's not worth it. It's not like at this point in time, it's not worth it to go through and take care of that. So I don't know. We don't even have the tombstones yet. When does that happen? Is that now that the tombstones unlock? I think it's it's gotta be soon. Like after you defeat, after you finish the main story, I think. And they also cut, like, the one fight, so... But yeah, I kind of miss the community that happened when, before. In we go, in we go. We'll set that to that because why not? Yeah. Oh, I wish this cutscene was still around. I really missed that cutscene. That was a really good one. And they just cut it for no fucking reason. Well, they did. They did. It had a reason, but it was just... It feels so... Just... I think that cutscene should have stayed. I think what they could have done is maybe they could have edited it so that... once you like after the fight, you'll walk over to the elevator. They have a scene where you walk up to the elevator, and then yeah, you could have walked up to the elevator and then just I don't know, seen something. It's just. And then they could have just had that scene and then put it... I don't know. It was a good cutscene, people. Anyone who says otherwise is wrong. It was an important one. Now Maggie just feels like a mount. And not... And that's just mean. Like, granted, not every cutscene needed to be in there. Not every cutscene needed to be in here. But I think the Maggie one, specifically, it needed to be in there. Now, this scene just doesn't feel as emotionally... I don't know. There was a good amount later, and obviously there's a lot of scenes later in that are actually, like, part of the story that you do get to see. But... I don't know. It just makes me sad. But at least Maggie will join us. But yeah, like, you're emotional and, like, here. And it's like, you may not necessarily realize it if you're not... I can't imagine newcomers realize right now that it's Maggie. Unless you're, like, specifically reading through here. And I don't even know if that is... Yeah, they don't even mention it. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like this, because of how often I've been through this, it makes a lot of the redemption quest lines, the redemption for both of the characters that live after this, both Garland and Nero. They don't really deserve their arcs after doing this however many times that I've done it. And to be fair, it was years between me doing this for the first time and me doing the Alliance Raid stuff. And honestly, I was kind of a dumbass when I was playing through the Alliance Raid stuff for the first time. So I barely remember actually seeing a lot of that quest line. So, yeah. Actually, I think I might have done, like, some of it. I might have done some of it by this, before I did that. I don't know. I don't think I finished it until Shadowbringers, though. I really don't. I'm trying to remember. Because I did... I went through Stormblood. I got all the way through Stormblood when it came to Hullaballi. Before Shadowbringers came out. I think that's what I did. And then Shadowbringers came out. I did all of Shadowbringers as it was coming out, at least for the main story. It took me a while to actually finish a lot of the extra stuff. Especially, yeah. But yeah. I do have to say, though, it's kind of funny because, like, a lot of this, even though I've had I created my characters after starting this channel, I wasn't playing it on, like, stream or really recording it at all. So, I don't know. There's probably some footage of me actually recording there's probably some footage of me out there where I was playing through Final Fantasy because of when I first started, but I don't know if it still exists. But it was like 1 or 2 streams, I think, of me playing through it for the first time. Hey Latios, welcome to the chaos. We're going through, yeah, we're going through the main scenario quest line. The main scenario dungeons. Remember when these were long? I mean, they're still long. They are still long, and they're still tedious. But it's a lot less annoying than it used to be, for sure. But I don't know. But a lot of what I've been talking about is like how a lot of the charm of the old stuff just kind of feels gone. Like they cut the Maggie scene, and I don't know. I feel like that's just sad to me. Ba ba bum. Oh yeah, and the one freaking voice cutscene. Why is this the only voice cutscene in this entire thing? Why is this the only voice cutscene? Seriously, this is just insane. Like, serious, I don't know. They all should be voiced. I don't know. I think the last one might be voiced as well. Of course I believe in Eorzea. It's my home.
Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit, and its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not one of the to believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing.
Yeah. They cut that too, didn't they?
Though your comrades only rarely respond in kind, which is strange, is it not? Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians.
Okay. Yeah, I'll invite you once for the next one then.
So long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts.
That'll make things a lot easier, actually. Thank you.
Except for this, and you will see how Eorzea's faith is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Swan, to grovel at their feet? The answer?
I mean, fair.
It is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak.
I mean, this is a long
But a single
freaking
path is already infinite
stuff.
that of false worship, a path which leads to innovation and death. Only a man of power can rightly steer the course of civilization. And in this land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation. Come, champion of Eorzea. Face me. Your defeat shall serve as proof of my readiness to rule. It is only right that I should take your realm, for none among you has the power to stop me.
Bam, bam. Oops, did not mean to do that, but that's fine. Oh, that's the ultimate. Okay, I did not think that that was going to be that his weapon was his ultimate, or well, it might not be his ultimate, but jeez. Okay. Okay. I wanted to blast him.
I had not thought to be so hard pressed.
Hello to the Twitch viewer. Sorry, I didn't notice you until now. Was in the middle of this fight. Oh, everyone left. Oh boy. Everyone likes to leave so fast. I wish this... I don't know. I wish they didn't cut everything from this. It's whatever though. Alright. Cutscene. And then we fight. Bam, bam, bam. Hey, Gaius.
Allow me then, hero, to do that which you will not.
Now see, they couldn't actually show that opening because there's not actually a space in there. Alright. Before we do this... Okay. Cool. Cool. Let's go ahead and do this. You set up? Let's do this. Hopefully it's fast, especially since you're a healer. What class are you being, actually? Oh, you're white mage. Okay. I am surprised this is taking as long as it is. But, yeah. I'm ready to fight you, you big, overgrown lizard. Ay, ay, ay. I don't play Fallout. And besides, we've got Zowo's journey to get through. Bam, bam. Bing, bing. Do, do, do. Hey, yeah. Why is this taking so long? This really shouldn't be taking as long as it is. Stop it, jerk. Why are you still not the thing? Frickin'. I don't know why this is taking. I was kind of thinking that it was you. I wasn't certain though because it's the new name. But yeah, welcome, Matt. Yeah, I just saw you on the video, the short that I released yesterday, but I wasn't certain. But yeah, and then hello, Eldritch Hex. Thank you for joining it. It will probably be it will mostly be a chill Friday, but also like Final Fantasy. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe at some point I'll play Fallout, but at the same time I don't know. Probably not for a while. And it probably, if it's gonna be something, it would probably be like a Wednesday or a Thursday stream rather than because of Wild Wednesday and Throwback Thursday. But yeah. I don't need visuals. I already make this stuff. Jesus, it's taking. I don't know. A hostile takeover, huh? I think not. I think Zowo will blast you if you take her day from her. Jeez, this thing is taking forever. Okay. I mean, if you want to play Fallout, there we go. Frickin' finally. You should do it on your stream. I don't know. We'll see. But I don't have Fallout, and I don't think I'm gonna be getting it anytime soon. So I'm just due to chaos. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe someday I'll play Fallout, but it's probably not gonna be for long. But you should, if you're gonna do. I mean, you have your streams. I mean, if frickin'. Now that I know which one you are on here, maybe someday I'll raid you after my streams. But yeah. All right, let's do this. Latios, are you tiny Graha? congrats. And freedom. Do 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 do. I mean, everyone finds themselves embarrassing years later, so it's just a fact of life, unfortunately. Yeah, that's not doing anything. Oh my gosh, yeah, it is 7 years since we did this, isn't it? I mean, yeah, oh my gosh, that's insane. I mean, you could always get on Final Fantasy. Oh, we can still attack. I thought we couldn't attack here. Dun 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 dun.
But the ultimate weapon is more powerful. Why does my enemy still stand? Can her strength
Oh, Lottie. Freezing a bit over there.
Under the protection of the crystal she bears.
So, this is what empowers her.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the shield of light.
We need to save him.
So it shall, for the ultimate weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Asian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Alec failed to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Of what magic do you speak?
Yeah. I mean,
A
like,
spell
isn't it...
without parallel?
You said that there was going to be another storm soon, right? Over there? Latios?
I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the
Okay,
true
yeah.
power of the ultimate weapon lies
Jeez.
within its
It's
now
insane how
beating heart.
the snowstorms over there. It's... yeah. I've been reading some of that and it's just insane.
No more than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Damn you, Asian.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power. From the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
Send the snow to the west coast. Oh, yay.
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Oh, Heidelin, it seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
We will speak later, Asian. But first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains. Come, adventurer. Let us find the answer together.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how much of the stuff behind me is coming through. But, yeah. I will probably be 52 by the end of this. At least by the end of doing the duty that's after this. Oh, thank you. Dang it, I misclicked. Oh, I'm an idiot. Zoned out there for a sec. Bum 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 bum. Can we defeat him? Good job, Ninja. And there we go. And Gaius is dead. Just kidding. He's still alive, somehow.
Heed me. The subjects of a weak ruler must needs look to a higher power for providence, and their dependence comes at a cost to the realm. The misguided elevate the frail.
Wasn't La Breja's fight also a trial before, or was that just part of this at one point?
Unless a man of power wrests control, the cycle will never be broken. You of all people must see the truth in this. You who have the strength to rule.
I feel like this fight. I feel like the La Habreja fight used to be like an actual trial rather than duty that it is. All right, out we go. Hello, La Habreja. Time to free my friend from your corruption.
Pathetic. You boasted of unrivaled power. You were entrusted with the ultimate weapon. The ultimate magic. And still, you failed. So much for the glory of man. The growing imbalance afflicting the planet must be redressed. If it is permitted to worsen,
Oh, whoops.
know
Didn't expect
you
that.
the root of this corruption? Hydaelyn. Like a parasite, she must be burned out if the planet is to recover.
Oh,
And not, but the return
fuck
of
off,
the
La
one
Habreja.
true God will ensure her complete excision.
I can't wait till you're gone.
Yet, to pave the way for the Master's return, a chaotic
You're
confluence
such a
of
jerk.
untold proportions must
Especially
need to
to
be
your
brought
son.
about. And that will necessitate the presence of the primals. Needless to say, both you and your scion accomplices cannot be suffered to interfere in this endeavor. You will not leave this place alive.
Alright, here we go. Wait, what? Oh, right. Sorry.
It is past time your flame was extinguished. Bringer of light.
Time to kick La Habreja's ass. Blast you!
Be on.
Ooh. Frick. used Aether Manipulation, but that's fine. Personally, I think this was more fun with it when it was a trial. Even though it went down so fast, it was, in my personal opinion, I think it was more fun. Oh shit, I think I'm gonna die. Or will I? This might be a, you're supposed to die here. Yeah, this is a supposed to lose fight. Pretty sure. Because Heidelman saves ya. I think. Right? Or am I wrong? Is this an active time thing or? Okay, now this should be easier, I think. Why does that not work? Oh, because it's party member. Duh. I feel dumb. I thought both. But I guess it's only in PvP, so that's why. I'm used to PvP doing that. Little... And... Bada bang! And die. Woo! He's down. Labra is down. Woo! I thought this was going to take way longer than it did. Like, obviously, we've got quite a few cutscenes left to go through. But I was, like, expecting us to be at 11 now.
If thou wouldst pierce the shadows, make thee a blade of light.
Goodbye, La Habreja.
What?
Don't mess with Heidelin. She don't like ya, bastard. I'm the warrior of light, bitch. Da, 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 da. Bye-bye. Is he dead? No, but he's definitely defeated. Hey, Thancred. You doing okay, buddy? Yay, we saved Thancred. Now we need to get out of here. How am I supposed to carry him? I'm tiny. I'm tiny. Tiny little thing. Maggie! Maggie to the rescue. Give me a hand. And Gaius still lives. Jackass.
And so my conquest ends, Sid. In smoke and ashes.
Hear, feel,
Think.
warrior of light, beloved daughter. The darkness hath fled before the unclosed brilliance of thy spirit. Yet it lingereth still beyond the sight of men, in forgotten corners of the world. In the depths of the abyss yet resideth the Dark One, watchful ever, till this evil be cast out. Never shall the world know aught but a passing peace. Yet for the present, a gentle light shineth o'er the realm of Eorzea. With thee at its heart.
Dang right.
From sparkling moat shall it swell to glorious sun, and all the world shall bask in its warmth.
Nice.
Blessings and joy be upon thee. Go forth, my child, and be as a beacon of hope for Eorzea and the lands beyond through all the days of thy life.
Do 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 do.
My lady, all Twin Adder units have fallen back to the outer perimeter.
The Flames have completed their withdrawal, General.
Admiral, all hands accounted for.
But where's the Warrior of Light?
She's still in there.
Sid, has there been no word?
I'm trying as fast. I'm going as fast as I can.
Nothing at all.
Damnation!
She's going to make it, I know she is. Ida is right. We must have faith.
Sid, can they not be evacuated aboard the Enterprise? That adventurer and the Scions are as the Warriors of Light reborn. We cannot abandon them to their fate. Not again.
I wholeheartedly agree, but flying into the midst of that would only add to the fireworks.
Don't worry, I'm
There
coming.
must be something we can do.
Don't worry, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Please, Mother Heidelin. Please light her way through the darkness.
I'm
Look
coming.
into the light, my child. If thou would see thy companions return safe to thee, reach out to them now.
There!
Where? Here I come.
Oh!
Explosions! Everybody out of the way! And Maggie to the rescue!
Our Warrior of Light.
Yes, the hero returns.
We might want to get away from this. It is exploding.
Thancred is with her!
Thank the 12.
Thank Heidelin.
Welcome home.
We did it! Hip hip hooray! Hey, it's my mouth. You can hardly ever see it.
You almost got us killed that one time, remember?
Now, we both know that was your fault.
Thank the 12 we're safe.
Mind your horns there, Manbull.
Mayhap when you mind your manners.
Though the crystal that bound Thancred is no more, I doubt we can say the same of La Habrea.
You're right.
And even if we could, we know that he is not alone. Confounded Ascians. Their god may be unknown to us, but their zeal is unquestionable. Suffice it to say, it would be folly to assume that they no longer pose a threat. Nevertheless, for now, we must savor what peace we have won, however ephemeral. Do you see, Grandfather? Our first step towards realizing the dream for which you gave your life.
And all these actors are going to be changed before long.
Friends, the dread night of Imperial tyranny.
I think most of them are pretty set in stone with Heaven's Ward, but I think a few change afterwards.
Begins in Eorzea.
True to their name, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, along with our champion, have delivered us from darkness.
Let their shared victories serve to remind us of our shared history. And let their bravery in the face of adversity inspire future generations.
Doubt not, the realm will need bravery in the days to come. Old rifts threaten to divide us within our walls, while hordes of beastmen claw at our gates. And though the Black Wolf be slain, the rest of the pack remains. Yet no foe need we fear, so long as we
The
stand
Black
as
Wolf
one.
isn't slain.
So long
He's
as the
not.
Scions
As much as you
stand
think he is, he's still alive.
So long as our champion stands fast. For there exists no adversity over which we may not jointly prevail.
No longer can we turn a blind eye to the suffering of our allies.
No nation stands alone. If one should fall, so shall we all. Eorzea is our shared home. For any one of us to know peace, so too must our neighbor.
Just as we join in solidarity before you this day, so too shall our grand companies be joined henceforth, to strive not only for the good of mere nations, but for the good of all the realm.
I mean, that is true. I guess we're not supposed to know that until Stormblood, I think, right?
Not so very far from now, when the lines that divide our
I mean,
lands
it's been
fade,
out for
and
this has been
all
out
of
for
Eorzea
years.
is one.
It has been but 5 short years since the Battle of Cartino. 5 years since the advent of the 7th Umbral Era. No victory, however sweet, can wash away our bitter sorrows. No triumph can reclaim those we lost. Yet do not presume you honor them by dwelling on the past. It was not the past they fought for. You would repay their sacrifice by looking to the future.
A future united, as the warriors of light united in the champion.
Now is the time for us to rise as one, bearing all of Eorzea on our shoulders.
5 years ago, Eorzea bore witness to the end of the 6th Astral Era. Now, the 7th Umbral Era draws to a close, yet we come together not to glory in its end, but to mark a new beginning.
Let it be writ that on this day, by the light of the crystal, Eorzea ushered in a new era. The 7th Astral Era is come.
Yay!
A realm reborn.
Yay! Roll credits. Bum, 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 ba-da. All right. As the main credits is going, we will. I'm gonna step away for a sec. Let the main credits roll. Enjoy, and then I'll probably be back before the credits finish. So, yeah. Enjoy. Yep. Not even surprised that the credits are still rolling. Yeah, credits. I still think it's so funny that these credits are like the longest of all of the credits. Like, obviously they've done credits for every single expansion. But it's just kind of funny that this is like the longest ones. I think it's funny as well that they hint at Odin so much, but he's basically, no one ever deals with him. Like, every now and again you see a group doing the Fate, but considering the fact that he's completely optional, it's just kind of interesting. Bam, 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 bam. I do think it's kind of... Oh. Yeah, so this would have whoever is your main. Wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay. Whoever your starting city was, I think. Number 32. Okay, so we could go faster, I guess, but it's not by much. I probably should have started with that, but that's fine. Is it because are the credits shorter because they actually organize them better, or is it because they just, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. These credits are so long though, and I don't really like skipping them because obviously there's a scene afterwards. And it will skip the cutscene as well, if you skip it. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 ba-dum. Okay, are we almost done yet? We're at Europe. Okay. Does this get longer? I feel like it gets longer. It's been getting longer over the years. Maybe I'm crazy, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe it's not actually getting longer, but it feels like it is. We're almost there. Almost there. Just a little bit more. Oh. Yeah, let's just skip all the way to Z. I completely forgot they had that as well. Yeah, I'm glad that you can skip that, because that's actually insane. Because, yeah, there's so many. Okay, that's right. I forgot that that was also a thing. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of people. I'm sure, like, this is... There's more people in this than I think anything else. Any other thing that was like calling, that was like mentioning people that went through a previous expansion or whatever. Or, I don't know. But yeah, that's another reason why it was so long. But yeah, special thanks. Okay. I'm glad that you can skip the people who survived Meteor, because that was a lot. That was a lot of people. Okay, here we go. Finally. Zodiac. You can barely see your eyes.
What is it?
That roar. It can't be.
Did you hear that?
There's no time to spare.
Where is it coming from?
Dread tidings, chaos and carnage! It is an abomination! A primal has awakened!
Uh-oh. But what primal? Huh? Bahamut stirs. Yeah. Yeah. As will the others ere long. Tis not a question of whether Eorzea's champion shall yield, but when. And with each passing moment, we draw closer to the reckoning. Zodiac. Yep. Mm-hmm. And thus did dawn break on a realm reborn. But where there is light, there is always shadow. I really, really wish we could do the Bahamut questline. I really, really do. But there's everybody! Thank you all for the claps. It's these three guys! Ay, ay, ay. That is awesome. Alright. Alright, Menphilia. Let's finish this quest and then gain the ability to fly. Finally. The Archons have conducted a preliminary investigation into the origins of the roar that rang out during the celebration. Their findings strongly suggest that a new primal has appeared. The roar generated a distinctive wave pattern in the ether, a pattern observed only once before in history, 5 years ago to be precise. I should like to think it's mere coincidence, yet we cannot discount that possibility. Well, I trust I need say no more. At great sacrifice, we have delivered Eorzea from the threat posed by the Empire and the Primals, and thereby secured peace. We cannot well allow the realm to be plunged into chaos once more. You have given your all for our cause, risking life and limb on I know not how many occasions, yet our struggle continues, and we need you now no less than before. Please continue to stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm of this very star. Alright. Flying unlocked! Yay! I already know how to fly. Oh, I need to clear some space. Jeez. Okay. We use the key. Alright. First, you. Zowo, it pleases me to see you well. Do excuse me for interrupting, Zowo. My lady, the gentleman from Ashgana Exports has just left. Sigh. I understand now why you didn't want to receive him. You did well, Tataru. Please inform the guards that that we will not be receiving any further guests this morning. Thank you, my lady. Ever since we defeated Gaius Van Balsar and destroyed his ultimate weapon, The eyes of the world have followed our every move, scarce remembering to blink. Where once we worked in secret with precise few friends and all too many enemies, we are now besieged by benefactors, each one more eager than the last to offer us his complete support. A true embarrassment of riches. Of course, every promise of patronage comes with a price. Some make their intentions known from the start, while others endeavor to engage us more subtly. Dress it how they will, the message is ever the same. We shall help you, but only if you help us. The gentleman Tataru spoke of was more brazen than most. In exchange for certain supplies, he would have us resolve a business dispute. Naturally, I refuse. Alas, the syndicate overtures are not so easily rejected. When we formed the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, it was the goal of serving Eorzea, not the interests of individual Eorzeans. Our neutrality is fundamental to our cause. In my heart, I know this to be true, and yet, if accepting these offers of patronage could empower us to do greater good, might they not warrant greater consideration? Our Baldastian colleagues have been generous beyond measure, but we cannot expect them to. Forgive me, I did not mean to burden you so. Yet my urge to share this dilemma may not be wholly misguided. Might I impose upon you to consult the others? They are like to have their own opinions on this matter. Alright, let's accept this. Let's see what this is. Is this the thing I think it is? Is this the thing that unlocks... I know you have scarce a chance to rest, but I'm afraid that there is still work to do. The ultimate weapon's destruction, it would seem, had served to embolden the beastmen who now seek to call down their gods once more. Even as we speak, the Amalja and Exol and Cobalt are making preparations for the respective summoning rites, and that is but the half of it. Much of our dismay, all three tribes are somehow able to produce vast quantities of crystals. Well, my turn to say something. Basically, oh, yeah. Unlocking the extremes. Alright. Cool. Yep, I can handle it. I can actually... You have my thanks. I truly do not know... Yep. Go ahead, Thancred. The circumstances as they were, I haven't had the chance to properly express my gratitude. I owe you my life, Zowo. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. A string of failures had left me feeling powerless. I wanted to be stronger, that I might be right to do right by my fellow Scions. But instead I caused you all no end of grief and suffering. I swear to you, it shan't happen again. Owing to everyone's ministrations, I am quite recovered now. I hope to return to my duties soon. Thancred's return marks the beginning of a new chapter for the Scions. Let us renew the fire in our hearts to continue and press forward. Yeah. Cool. Cool. So, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be taking care of pretty much all the side quests we can. As we that's probably going to be what both the rest of this stream and the next few streams are going to be. Especially the new ones that just unlocked. I don't think I'm going to worry too much about the Moogle quest. But we'll see. We'll see what we do. Hello. Reward. Thancred. You unlock Ifrit. Do I actually have to do the freaking Ifrit things? I don't know. Oh wait, this isn't the extremes. This is the hards, right? Yeah, I think this is just the hards. This situation is not wholly unexpected. I too have given much thought to our organization's future, though it would seem I have reached a different conclusion. Mayhap it's time I made my feelings known to the Etizen. Come along, Zowo. Alphino, Zowo, is aught amiss? You desired counsel, and so you shall have it, Minfilia. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn must leave Ul'dah. We must do what? So long as we remain in Ul'dah territory, we will never be free to act with impunity. Moving our headquarters to Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. We have demonstrated our capabilities, and the Syndicate has taken note. They will not suffer our organization to remain independent now. We are far too dangerous for that. Surely you realize they are the reason Vesper Bay still lacks an Aetheryte. We know full well how beneficial one would be to our cause, which is why it and other favors will be denied us unless we cooperate. If Ul'dah is no longer suitable, where would you have us go? Experience has taught us that the appearance of neutrality is as important as the reality. Accordingly, we must keep each of the great nations at arm's length and plant our banner in a place which all agree to be beyond their borders. Mordona. Yep. Revenant's Toll, to be precise. It lies within neutral territory and offers all the essential facilities we require. By the way of an additional benefit, it is also frequented by a veritable legion of adventurers who may serve to supplement our ranks. I am, of course, conscious of the fact that we have developed a certain bond with Ul'dah and her people over the years. But I truly believe this to be the best course of action. As you yourself observed, we have invaluable ties to the local community, forged through years of conceded efforts. Ul'dah is our home. Alphino, to cast aside everything we have built and start anew in that desolate wasteland would be beyond reckless. The decision is yours to make, Ascendant. I ask only that you recall the shared purpose which first moved us to found the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and which moved you to found the Path of the 12, ere that. We aspire to an ideal, you and I, just as my grandfather did. That makes us more than mere comrades in arms. We are as much your family as... That'll be all off now. I'm sure you have some familial affairs of your own to attend to. Your concern is most generous, but no, I have left them in the hands of men better suited to the task than I. I could not very well allow my personal affairs to come before the needs of the Order, after all. Alright. I don't... I don't know. I'm just gonna go with gold for now. I'm not gonna worry about it. It's not hard. Especially, yeah, it's not gonna be hard to get the gear before long. Leaving Ul'dah, has it truly come to this? Yep. Oh, Zowo, pray attend to Alphino. He is engaged in some business or other that requires your assistance. Yep. Cool. Hello, Alphino. Confound it. She knows what must be done, and she still hesitates. All because of these fanciful rumors. I should explain. Minfilia's mother, well, adoptive mother, was among the great many who perished during the calamity. Felman was her name, though you may know her better as the songstress of Ul'dah. She was a performer of singular talent and much beloved by the people of Eorzea, not to mention a certain Charlene minstrel. As you may imagine, the news of her passing was greeted with shock and disbelief by her adoring followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what had happened. That her body was never found only served to encourage speculation. Minfilia too struggled at first to accept the truth. Absence stretched for months into years. She saw that there could be no other explanation. Until recently, at any rate, for whatever reason, rumors have once again begun to circulate. Is alive and well. Yes, she is. Cool. Costa del Sol. Cool. Let me think here. So, we're done here. So that's good. Alright, so there are a few quests here. I think that both of these are dungeons, right? Or is this dungeon? Oh, that's the Rowena thing. Okay. Oh, I have to have completed Armvale first. Okay, I need to do more dungeons for sure. Huh. You look like Xehanort. Is that intentional? New game plus unlocked. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Okay, cool. Let me think here. So, greatest story ever told. What is that? Who's my lowest right now? Arcanist. Okay. Oh, right. I can fly now. I forgot about that. I can fly, I can fly, I can fly. All right. Hello. Elements, wheels, bah, it's gibberish, utter gibberish. As I live and breathe, a warrior of light. I haven't seen your like in years, not since Bloody Cartano, certainly. I see you refuse to conform or to not my assessment. Keeping a low profile, are we? Very well, I shall speak no of this to no one. By the by, my name is Valiant Heart. Pleasure to meet you, my lady. Ah, look at us two veterans burdened with experiences beyond the common man's ken. I say, we should be friends, you and I. To that end, I shall share with you my reason for being here, and so doing, deepen our bond. Yep. That's right. 100 million gil. One bow called it the most precious secret. Gladly share the spoil. What is it? Okay, yeah. It's this thing. course you will. Only a great fool would for wealth and lasting glory. Now then, to the task at hand. Upon the statue of the Silent King is written a message left to us by Weinbeld himself, which I believe will lead us to the treasure. Alas, it is enclosed, and deciphering is no small feat. See for yourself, I have only finished the first passage. What is worse, the contents is not unintelligible. It appears to be a riddle, but beyond that I cannot say, and so I would turn to you. If you solve this riddle, the riddles I decipher, then together we can claim the truth. Okay. Look through the okay. Carved upon the statues is a series of strange characters. Next to them, written in chalk, you find Valiant Heart's translation. Ren, flow, spital, 3. Fire, lightning, water, earth, ice, wind. The wheel must turn anew. Oh, frick. I don't remember this. I'll do this probably on my own time when I can actually when I can look at the information online. But for now, let's go to Revenant's Toll. Oh wait, where is this actually? Yeah, go here first. Because yeah, we want to get the oh, and there's another quest. What is this? Bring the past. Oh yeah, budding writer and okay. Okay, so this is basically troubles. I'll be certain to create. Okay. Debt. To begin with, please come to. Okay, that's fine. We'll deal with that later. Probably a lot of the side quests we will pick up, but we're probably gonna do them a lot later. Okay. What is that? Oh! Ooh! Do we do this? Or do we wait? I think we wait. I think we wait. I think we will have that be a full live stream just doing Hildebrand stuff. Because that, and that, yeah. And this... I think this is this the blue spell stuff? No, this is the hard mode, isn't it? Of the first dungeon. Or not the first dungeon, but one of the first dungeons. Huh? Why, you're Zowo Kaduka, the famous adventurer. Thank the gods for bringing you here. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Pyuriko Ryo, one of the many faceless adventurers struggling to make their way in Eorzea. Forgive me for sounding bitter. I don't begrudge you. Yep. I do know. I know what's going on here. I'm gonna be dealing with the Tamtar Leafcroft. Yeah. Okay. Now the okay. When's the blue? Wait. I thought. Let me switch to view for a sec, just so I can see things a little bit clearer. Okay, what is that? That is. Is that the Oh, that's the thing for that, right? Oh, no. That, okay. That's that thing. Never mind. Let me think here. I know that it... I'd like to unlock Blue Mage. If I can. So that's that. Is there really no quests here? That's surprising. Let's go up top. There's gotta be something. Maybe I'm just losing it. That's... Huh. Am I crazy? Oh, one sec. Let me see here. I thought that opened up at Ultimate Weapon. Blue Mage. Out of the blue. That's what I want to do. Okay, required. Oh, it starts in Limsa. That's what it is. Okay. Okay. So that's that one. Where is the Ifrit map? I want to unlock Ifrit really quick. Is this the extreme? Or is this the hard? I thought that... Oh wait, what's this? That's a 47 quest. We're not turning that in yet. Because, yeah. 31, 31, 43, okay. Alright. Honestly, I would not be surprised if before long I'm just way too high level. I'll say this now, if I don't think I'm going to do the main story of I don't think I'm going to do the Heaven's Ward story as a Black Mage. What I'm thinking we might do is we might do it as a Dragoon. Because they kind of have this... Well, you know, I think what might be fun is to... so, obviously this one we didn't do that. But if we go through each dungeon, or each raid as... So that takes care of that. Is that... Okay, it is hard. Okay, I thought for some reason Extreme got unlocked there. No. So yeah, what I think we'll do is we might do each section as as basically the class that's meant to do it. Or each main part of the story as the class that is meant to do it. So, for example, at least in terms of what the Derplander did. So, this one, obviously we didn't do that, but it would have been Marauder, or Warrior. And then Heaven's Ward is the Dragoon. Stormblood is Samurai. Shadowbringers is Dark Knight. Frickin'... And since I've done all of it, it's fine. Endwalker... What was Endwalker? Was that Gunbreaker? No. Wait, who was that? Because so Reaper and Sage got introduced. It was Paladin. That was the one that Derplander did. Okay. Hi, Rowena. I hate you. Oh, that's the... I hate you. I hate that. I actually really do. We're not going to take that. Okay. Let's take a look here. Do I have Serpent of Splendors, Poetics, Magic? Okay, I could get something. So let's get a casting. So yeah, we're gonna get, I think, all of the 50 stuff. But yeah, let's see here. So let's see here. 44, 50. This is 50. Okay. 50, and all these should be 50. Okay, so you're 50. Right? Yep. Speaking with Jesse. Okay. Well, kind of. No, I am not a new player. This is my alt. We're going through. Endwalker was kind of weird because, well, yes, we did get Reaper. It's kind of a weird situation because the Derplander only played was Paladin for some reason. So you're Miss Kaduka. Took you long enough. Name's Jesse, Deputy President of Garland Ironworks. Yep. We've been busting our collective arses on these orders from Highwind Skyways, and okay. Cool. This is amazing. Do you even know what you have here? Listen to Sir Minjin. Yep. What in the builder's name are you looking at? You need something to fix your prying eyes on? Try the wall. Any road, I can't bear to see such a fine piece of work in such a starry state. I'll patch her up the best I can, but you'll need to gather the parts needed for... Okay, so this is, like, kind of the explanation of to why she's better. Eyes on me, Zowo. Ain't done with you yet. Okay. I mean, yeah, it is an extremely well-made game. I'm not gonna deny that. That is absolutely true. Outlandish man. Oh, you're that. Oh, hi, Nero. I can't believe I didn't realize that you were Nero for a sec there. Hi. Oh, I know you. Unless I'm very much mistaken, you are the famed adventurer who bested Garlean Empire. General, are you not? The great Zowo Kaduka herself. Amazing! More than a little serendipitous. One might even call it fate. But recently received word of a truly unique opportunity, you see. An opportunity like one, the like of which none but one of your proven worth could take advantage. I cannot speak today. The reward, not less but than the accumulated knowledge of the fallen civilization. The risk, a single misstep could cost you your life. But what is a little danger to a storied hero such as yourself? A woman with absolute confidence in her own ability to stand to profit handsomely from this venture. No, I crave no recompense for my part in bringing this opportunity to your attention. The historic discoveries you shall make will be reward enough, I assure you. If my words have fanned the flame of your curiosity, then I bid you seek the man by the name of Rambrose at Saint. Yeah, cool. How are we doing with quests? We're close to edge. Okay. So that's a hard mode. I'm just gonna, if it's a hard mode or an extreme, we're just gonna grab it. Oh yeah. Hi, Minstrel. We'll talk to you in a sec. I want to just grab these really quick. Oh. Okay. Hi, Yoshi P. What? Who said that? I'm just gonna skip it. I know what happens. I know that. I know a lot of this. I've watched these cutscenes several times, but yeah. Okay, out of sight, out of mind. Yeah, these are all hard modes, I think. Oh, that's not, but that's fine. Oh no, it is a hard mode. It's just a little bit longer than the other one. Okay. Wait, what do you have? Keepsake. Oh, because I haven't done the Poor Keep. That's fine. Okay. So. Wait, what? What did I miss? Oh, I missed you. Hello. Oh, you have several. Okay. Curds and Slay. Pull. So many of these are just turn-ins, so that's good. Okay. Are you up here or are you down here? I think you're down here. Hello. Okay. Wait, what did I get? Blue. We're getting blue. Wait, what did I unlock? Trade with cock. Oh! This thing. Yeah, this gives us the augmented stuff, which requires like a shit ton of stuff. Which we are probably not going to do for a while, honestly. So. Okay. J. That's what I want to see. Okay, let's... Anything that is a direct complete thing, we will start with those. Okay. Where are these? So that is Copperbell Mines, Natali, and talking to Geralt. Okay. So that's a Tolly. I don't... Where... Copperbell Mines is somewhere around here, but that's fine. We'll deal with that in a sec. Bam, 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 na, na, na. Hello. Complete. Wow, I'm surprised that someone with the Yan is here. Okay. Copperbell Mines is over here. Bam, ba-dam, ba-dam, ba-da-bam. Okay, there we go. Alright, then we go talk to Geralt for a sec. I'm gonna say this right now. We are not actually doing this. As much as I would like to do these, I do not have the patience to deal with this right now. So, yeah. We are not going to be doing that. But we will be heading into Old Gridania in a sec. So, yeah, we talked to Geralt, unlock the quest, but I'm not going to actually start doing this until much, much later. And honestly, I care more about it on Halabali to actually get her stuff done than I do on Zowo. Okay. Leave him, because he's not important right now. It's gonna be annoying to just leave that there, but unfortunately we just have to. Oh, that's Amdapor. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and grab that as well. Then we will use the thing, go up there. I do wish that it showed more quests, truthfully, but yeah, it's whatever. And 4. Do we have that unlocked now? The random? Yeah, we have high-level dungeons. Okay. Cool. Let me think for a bit, though. So, obviously we have 3 casters at 50, or we will have 3 casters at 50. We'll have 2 healers at 50. I think the one that I want to kind of avoid as much as, for as long as possible is, well, Machinist isn't too long afterwards. So it wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea to get the level 50 gear for aiming, but I think we're gonna start with casters, then we'll do healers and tanks, at least, and then after that, probably melee DPSers, or specifically like pugilist and samurai. So that's Hawkwood Manor. Okay, let me just double check that there's nothing over here, down here. I don't think there's anything down here. New. That's Gunbreaker, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay. So, Bent branch. I might be missing some things, but it's not the end of the world. But yeah, we want to get the 50. We want to get at least the blue quest done, because otherwise it's going to be really annoying to deal with those later. It will also allow me to build up a lot of things pretty regularly to help out with leveling. Especially. Complete. That unlocks Hawkway Manor. Camp Tranquil. Okay. You two, that's a 30, that's a 30. Those are 22s, 40s, and a few 20s. And then all, yeah, 20s. Okay. Alright. Unlock this. Complete. Oh, jeez. We need to get rid of some junk. Okay. Limsa. Let's go to Limsa. Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Blue Mage. Cool. Alright. Ring. Okay. Ethernet. We will be calling it relatively soon. I just want to get as many of these quests done as I can. Why is that blocked off? That feels dumb. Okay. We're gonna skip it. I know that I could technically, but it's fine. So that's gonna be in Morbay Dry Docks. Yeah, that's that one. I'm rapidly realizing just how many 50 dungeons there are. Oh, there's so many. There are so many. Hello. Okay. Let's go ahead and unlock Sestasha first, I think, and then we'll do the other one. Oh, what's that? Is that... Oh, that's Sirius. Okay. We also want to unlock Sirius then. These are especially important with Blue Mage coming up, so I'd rather get these unlocked now while I can. Accessible. Do I actually have to complete it in order to finish it? Ew. I did not realize that was the case. Like, I know that some of them you had to complete. I didn't think it was that many, though. Fine. Unlock Pharaoh Sirius. Yeah, so some of them you have to actually do, some of them you do not, which is fine. It's just... It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while before... while I am unlocking... I want to unlock every single one of these things. I most likely will not be actually going into dungeons until I just get them as a random. So, yeah. Do we want... yeah, let's do the... Let's continue the Blue Mage quest, because that's over here at Summerfold. Or Summerford. And we do need to... I'd like to get Blue Mage unlocked pretty quickly. Because even though it can only level up to 80, being able to do a lot of the side being able to do a lot of these dungeons with Blue Mage is going to be so helpful. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. The name's Martin, and today I present to you the wonder of the new world. I call it Blue Magic. Beyond the Indigo Deep live the Waliki, who have their own unique brand of spellcasting. Like black and white magic, it draws on aether from our surroundings. But that's where the similarities end, my friends. I'm sure you've all seen wild creatures lashing out with fire, ice, what have you. It's a self-defense. It's a form of self-defense, but it's still magic. The Waliki discovered how to harness aether in the same way and wield the forces of nature. But how, I hear you cry? It's simple. You have to attune your mind to the instincts of the beast. When a creature is driven to attack, you can see into its soul. When you overcome it in battle, you absorb some of its ether and make its power your own. course, it's not as easy as picking fights with some local wildlife, but my Waliki mentors taught me well, and now it's my turn to teach you. Behold the power of blue magic. By the 12, did you see that? I thought you'd be impressed. Now, before anyone asks why it's called blue magic, let me tell you, for the Waliki, this color holds special meaning, sacred even, and seeing as this ain't white or black magic, it seemed like the perfect fit. I suppose you're all also wondering what you need to become a blue mage like me. For starters, you'll be wanting one of these, a soul crystal, and don't forget a specially designed outfit to help you look the part. I'll even throw in one of these spell books, personally penned by yours truly, containing everything you need to know about learning blue magic. I've got enough for all of you, but you'd better snap them up before it's too late. Are you lot really that dense? Can't you see he's playing you for fools? Drive the beast to attack? More like run headlong into battle with only a silly blue costume for protection. Of course, no one can claim it's fraud when you're there at the bottom of some creature's belly. We feast on your flesh, smoothskins. Your gods cannot save you now. All of you, stay back! Please spare us. It's still fake. They never stood a chance. Bugger all this swords and shields nonsense. I'm giving blue magic a try. He is still a scam artist. Kind of. Sort of. There's definitely something fishy going on here, and the arrival of those Mamulja was a little too timely for my liking. Come on. Let's see where he goes next. He's gonna go talk to his friends, of course. Those being the Mamulja, of course. And there's his wife, ready to give him all sorts of trouble. For being such a... Yeah. It looks like he's heading for Morbay Dry Docks. Follow me. Okay. Is everything in Morbay? Yeah, everything's in Morbay. Okay. Let's do this. We talked to, we'll start with talking to this one first. Get that started. Wait. Wait, the Sanctuary unlocks at 50? I did not think that it started at 50. Okay. To unlock your personal island, you must first complete the main scenario. Okay. Okay. That was not what I thought that they were. It was like, that's too early. They have to be doing. They have to be messing with me, right? And yeah, they are. They actually are. Okay. Okay. You. Hello. All right. I want to unlock Blue Mage before we continue, before we complete this, but we will see.
Martin, you say you'll be less violent this time, but that was very violent. Very violent indeed.
It all adds to the realism. And you lads did a great job. Your gods cannot save you now. Nice improvisation. That one bloke damn near shot himself. I think we've seen enough. Blue magic is real. It's just, he's a bit scummy. Hold it right there. I'm placing you under arrest for on charges of fraud. What? Fraud? This is all a big misunderstanding. You can't pull the wool over my eyes. The game's up, and the same goes for you two. I knew you were in cahoots from the very beginning. As for those crystals, I'm about as convinced by them as I was by your acting. Say what you will about our sales technique, but there's nothing dodgy with the merchandise. All of you know I poured my heart and soul into those crystals. And the spell books explain how to learn the magic. It ain't my fault if the buyers can't be arsed to read them. And if you're thinking about clapping me in irons over the outfits not providing enough protection, I can assure you they were tailored especially with the needs of a blue mage in mind. I'll admit I had to cut a few corners to keep them the costs down, but still. It all boils down to whether the soul crystals are genuine or not. I know, it's a lot to ask, but would you try the blue magic of his? Yeah. I like blue magic. Come on, miss. Don't be shy. Once you've learned your first spell, you'll know I ain't pulling your leg. I'll even let you borrow one of the outfits. The sales pitch is a bit extreme. It is a bit. It is a bit bad. Oh yes, very fetching. Well, you've been getting changed. Latouljaw and Galiljaw have been luring over nice cooperative baby Kraken to teach you water cannon. The bait's been laid, so one should turn up any moment now. A baby Kraken. Run away, run away! That's a bit on the big side, lads. Not to worry, all you have to do is give it a few licks with a patented blue magic focus, or stick if you prefer, and our tentacled friend will return the favor by firing possibly quite painfully jets of water at you. Oh, and try not to die. Try not to die? Oh, this is funny. I'm exhausted. I imagine that setting up the blue spells is going to be a bit annoying. Primarily because of the fact that, yeah. Obviously, Hullaballi has every spell at this point. So, her spells are very different from Zowo's, what Zowo's gonna have. You don't think he's telling the truth, do you? Now that's settled, I'll be having my wares back if you don't mind. I mind. Complete! Blue Mage unlocked! Yay! It's not painful at all. What are you talking about? Okay. Okay. Rainmaker. Blue stuff. Wait, what? Is that not... That's what I thought. Or does this... I think that gives experience. New set. Blue Mage, put you there. Okay. There we go. Alright. First things first, we activate that, we turn it on here, we get rid of all of the rest. Why can I not clear that? Thank you. There are so many spells that we'll need to get. And definitely not enough time. Okay. Okay. Hello! Open the... oh. Wait. Oh. There we go.
Painful yet refreshing. Refreshing yet painful.
Alright. For your aid in it. Yep. I don't bloody believe it. Just as I was beginning to turn a half-decent profit. Well, well, that's quite the show, darlings. Neither black nor white magic, but something new entirely, blue magic, yes. It's sure to draw a crowd, as you've amply demonstrated. Who might you be? Wait, aren't you... Wait. My name's Royce, and I manage the Celest... I thought you guys were married. Maybe I'm just misremembering things. Yeah. In my blue bundle of crowd please and wonderment, how would you like to be the very first contestant in the Mass Carnival? It will be the... Yep. Okay. Now you're talking my language. But yeah. I say, darling, where are you going? I was about to make you the same offer. I hate to burst your bubble, love, but my apprentice here here's barely taken the first step on the road to becoming a blue mage. Wouldn't want her meeting a grisly end in the middle of your arena, would we?
Need better sleep? We can help. It's Mattress Firm's President's Day sale.
Oh my gosh, freaking
price,
ads.
plus a free adjustable bed.
I happen to have the one thing open. That was annoying. I am so sorry. Please ignore that. That was so bad. I hate when ads decide to just pop up at... Yeah. Alright, cool. You'll pay for me for that too? Consider it done. Alright. There we go. I have to wear a costume as well. I've got a bad feeling about this. Alright, cool. But there we go. That is going to be where we are going to go ahead and call it for today. Like I said, well, we got Blue Mage. We did get Blue Mage. That's the important thing. And as I said, I'm probably going to do a bit of this stuff off stream. Trying to get all of the, especially like Blue Mage stuff. Blue Mage stuff is just so long. But yeah, we'll try and do quite a bit of the side quests off stream. But a lot of the next few streams are probably going to be very heavily quest related. Doing side quests and that and the like. We'll see exactly how much we get done over the next while. But yeah, I do know that Black Mage we are going to use to fully get through the Alliance raid. So the Alliance raid, the freaking I would like to do the Bahamut stuff on stream, but yeah. So Alliance raid, the main scenario quests, and hopefully Bahamut are going to be on stream. The rest we will see what we do. But anyways, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed today's live stream. I have been Electro Ninja, and I will see you guys in the next one. But on